Dear students, today we will try to discuss about chapter number 3, chemical reactions and equations. Due to COVID-19, 25% syllabus is reduced by Educational Department of Maharashtra. Due to this reason, the syllabus means matter which is given on page number 30 and 31 is not for evaluation of SSC exam for academic year. Hence, try about chemical reactions and equation. Now, to learn this point, consider reaction between copper sulfate solution CuSO4 and zinc. It gives zinc sulfate plus copper ions. Now here copper sulfate solution is blue in color. When copper sulfate and zinc reacts with each other, we will get white colored solution of zinc sulfate with deposition of copper. In this reaction, copper sulfate and zinc, these are reactants, whereas zinc sulfate and copper, these are products. Now, reaction between copper sulfate and zinc is shown by this equation using condensed forms of substances by using their chemical formulas. Here, copper sulfate and zinc, these are reactants, whereas zinc sulfate and copper, these are products. In chemical equation, reactants are right at left hand side, whereas products are at right hand side. There is arrow from reactant side to product side. Now, this is condensed equation of given reaction. So, the representation of reaction in condensed form by using chemical formulae is called as chemical reaction. And it is important to note that at the time of writing chemical equation, reactants are always at left hand side and products are always at right hand side. Now, copper sulfate and zinc, these are two reactants, hence plus sign is shown in between them, whereas zinc sulfate and copper, these are two products, hence here also plus sign is given. It means that if reactants or products are more than 2 at that time, show plus sign in between them. Now, there are some rules to write chemical equation. In chemical equation, if reactants or products are in different state, we show this state as copper sulfate CuSO4. Now this copper sulfate is in liquid form, so write here as AQ. AQ means aqueous. Whereas zinc is in solid state, so write here zinc as a ACE. At product side, zinc sulfate, which is aqueous one, whereas copper is in precipitate form, hence write this in this way. Sometimes in chemical equation, energy is given out as example. Consider decomposition of calcium carbonate, CaCO3. In Marathi it is called as chunkhadi. When calcium carbonate is heated, we will get calcium oxide CaO and CO2 gas. Now here, for completion of this reaction, heat is given. So show in this way, this symbol indicates that for decomposition of calcium carbonate, heat is given out. Now in this reaction, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide, these two are products. Carbon dioxide is in gaseous state. So to show this, write here upward displacement arrow. Upward displacement arrow indicates that CO2 is in gaseous state. In some chemical reactions, certain specific conditions are essential. As example, temperature, pressure, use of catalyst, use of concentrated or dilute solutions. At that time, such conditions must represent at the time of writing chemical equation. Suppose when vegetable oil is treated with hydrogen at 60 degrees Celsius in presence of nickel as a catalyst, that vegetable oil converts into vanaspati ghee, which is solid one. Here nickel is used as a catalyst. Nickel is used as a catalyst. For completion of this reaction, 60 degree temperature and catalyst nickel are essential one. Unless and until these two conditions are not provided, this reaction is not completed. Consider next example. Copper, when reacts with concentrated nitric acid, at that time we will get copper nitrate, nitrogen dioxide and water molecules. Here nitric acid which is used is concentrated one, hence indicated by CON. When copper is treated with dilute nitric acid, hence here write DIL. DIL indicates that copper nitric acid is in dilute form. So copper reacts with dilute nitric acid, it gives copper nitrate, nitric oxide and water molecules. In this way, these are simple rules for writing chemical equations. But chemical equation is most in balanced form. So in next lecture we will try to discuss about how chemical equation is balanced one.